Welcome back to Burning River Bushcraft. Today we're going to be taste testing the Right on Trek General Tsoy's mountain rice. If this is the kind of thing you like, go ahead and like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave me a comment in the comment box and ring the bell to be notified of my latest videos. You can also find me on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok at Burning River Bushcraft. I also teach outdoor classes at outdoorcore.com. So this is a new meal for me. I've never had the General Tso's mountain rice before, and Right on Trek is a new company for me. I've never had this either. So kind of looking forward to this. This is kind of different than your standard backpack style meal that I'm used to. This is the next generation of backpack meals. And when you get them on your website, when you order them, you can select hot sauce, and you can put pepper on it, crushed red pepper, Parmesan cheese. You can add extra things to the dinner, which I thought was really cool. So now this is not a standard backpack meal where you would boil the water and put it right in the bag and let it sit. This thing, you need a pot to cook this in, and this is a 1 liter pot's required. So some of the smaller cups that I've been carrying lately are 750 milliliter, because all you're doing is boiling water and then pouring them in the bag. But with this one, you're going to need a slightly larger pot, and you also have to simmer this a little bit. So some stove systems don't simmer all that well. So you've got to pay attention to what kind of gear you're taking if you're going to try this meal. So size-wise, this is a smaller package, and this is 1 serving. And it's kind of cool. It's one tired and hungry explorer. So some of the meals are 2-person meals, and it is a lot of food. I don't care how hungry you are. Some of the meals are just, they're a lot. So let's pop the bag open here and kind of see how this stuff looks. Let me take the hot sauce and red pepper off. So this is not resealable, so you don't have the option of making half this. So it's an all or none kind of thing. And wow. So when you look in here, you see a lot of bigger pieces of food, and I'm not exactly sure what it is, to be honest, having never had this meal before. But I see soy curls, which is a entire soybean. I see pineapple chunks, sesame seeds, bell peppers. So there's a lot of bigger ingredients. I'm not exactly sure what all this is, but as long as it tastes good, that's all that really matters. Most of the time I'm eating these things with a headlamp on anyway. So I used to go over the nutritional facts on the back, and I just stopped doing it because I got tired of reading it. You probably don't care. If you want to pause the video, there it is. But your best bet is probably go to Right on Trek's website and read all that information there. I'm going to go ahead and heat my water up. We'll bring it to a boil, and then we'll follow the directions, and we'll try this meal out. So I've got my 8 ounces of water boiling. I went ahead and added my ingredients, and now I'm just going to try to cook it as low as I can. Keep stirring it for about 5 minutes. The General Tso's mountain rice looks pretty good and smells pretty good, but it's got to sit for another 2 minutes according to the directions. So I'm going to cover it, set it aside, and we'll give it a try. So here's how it's looking, and this has had its full time to set. So the chunks in this thing is pretty impressive. This looks like a legit meal. If this was in a takeout box, you really wouldn't question that it came out of a kitchen, not out of a bag off a camp stove. Let's give it a try. It's got good teriyaki taste. It's not overly strong, but there's a lot of flavors to it. Here's some pineapple on the end of this one. The pineapple was firm. It wasn't mush, but it was juicy. So as far as cooking goes, that's about the most you can possibly ask for. The rice is completely cooked, but you had the pineapple, something that's a little more tender, that is flavorful and juicy, but not just cooked into a mush. This is good. And I've still got the hot sauce and the crushed red pepper to go with this. Now this does have a little bit of a spice to it. It's got a little bit of a kick. It's not hot, but you can definitely taste just the slightest bit of a heat in this. So I've got crushed red pepper, and the hot sauce ain't messing around. That's legit rooster right there. We'll put this on and give it a try. So this has got a little bit of the hot sauce on it here. It's good. It adds to it. So as far as the serving size goes, this is not a two-person meal. Some of those are too much. And it said on the bag, serving size was for one hungry explorer. And that's probably about right. This, I've still got a little bit more in the pot. And this is the second bowl of this. And I'm kind of getting full already. But this is just a lunch for me. If I was out on the trail all day, this would definitely be right about at my maximum for food. So you could finish this, but you wouldn't be overly stuffed where you don't feel like getting up and cleaning up dishes when you're done. This is just about right. The Right on Trek General Tso's mountain rice is a really good meal. This is something I would 100% eat again. This is something I would pick out of a bag if I was trying to find a really good meal if I had a really hard day. This is good. I love the fact that there's condiments included with this. And when you're ordering these off their website, you can go through and you can get cheese on stuff, extra Parmesan cheese, extra hot sauce, extra things. And I really didn't understand it until I got the box and it was actually taped to the exterior. That is an awesome concept. That's one less thing you've got to worry about when you're coming off a long day on the trail or a long day paddling and you just want to dig through your bag and get your lunch or your dinner. Having everything all ready to go is a huge bonus. Definitely check these out, but this is a good one. You'd probably like it. Till next time, this has been Jamie Boggs with Burning River Bushcraft. See you soon.